It is an extremely dark day down here in South Padre Island today, so the video quality is not that good.
The Caitlyn is the lead tug. It was built in 1984 by Sanchez Marine Shipbuilding Incorporated of Fall River, Massachusetts as the Shaman. In 1986 the tug was acquired by V Marine Incorporated of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, where she was renamed as the Broward. In 1996 V Marine Incorporated renamed the tug as the Cape Canaveral. In 2000 V Marine Incorporated was acquired by Seabulk Towing Services Incorporated of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, where the tug retained her name. In 2002 Seabulk Towing Services renamed the tug as the Hollywood. In 2003 the tug was chartered to the Signet Maritime Corporation of Houston, Texas, where the tug was renamed as the Signet Enterprise. The tug worked in cooperation with the Brownsville, Texas Fire Department, providing firefighting support for the growing port activities. She was equipped with a large-capacity fire pump and water cannon. The water cannon was capable of pumping 3,200 gallons of seawater per minute to fight any fire, plus the tug could carry 720 gallons of foam to use on oil or chemical fires when needed. In 2005 she was returned to Seabulk Towing Services Incorporated of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, where she was renamed as the Hollywood. In 2016 the tug was chartered, bareboat, to the Tradewinds Towing Company of St. Augustine, Florida, where the tug retained her name. In 2019 she was acquired by the Tradewinds Towing Company of St. Augustine, Florida, where the tug was renamed as the Caitlyn. The USS John L. Hall was the 26th ship of the Oliver Hazard Perry class of guided missile frigates. It was named for Admiral John L. Hall, Jr., 1891–1978. Her mission is to provide in-depth protection for military and merchant shipping, amphibious task forces, and underway replenishment groups. Ordered from Bath Iron Works, Bath, Maine, on January 23, 1978 as part of the FY-78 program, John L. Hall was laid down on January 5, 1981, launched on July 24, 1981, and commissioned on June 26, 1982. On June 20, 1989, only a few days following the change of command from Commander Terry W. Moore to Commander Bruce P. McClure, John L. Hall got underway with USS Spruance for a transit of the Atlantic Ocean to participate in anti-submarine warfare operations, Operation Rojo, in the North and East Atlantic Ocean. Operation Rojo lasted 41 days. While underway, the ships were under the command of Destroyer Squadron 32. The operation was a great success as both ships held contact on 2 Soviet submarines for an extended period of time. On March 8, 1990, John L. Hall deployed to the Mediterranean Sea. Noteworthy operations included Operation Fox Chase and Operation World Cup, in which the ship successfully tracked a Soviet Victor I class submarine for extended periods of time on both occasions. On August 7, 1990, during deployment Med 2-90 and serving with the Eisenhower Battle Group as part of the United States 6th Fleet, USS John L. Hall, under the command of Commander Bruce P. McClure, sortied from Haifa Bay for Port Said. With Iraq's invasion of Kuwait, John L. Hall was called to transit the Suez Canal along with USS Ticonderoga, USS Scott, USNS Neosho, USS Suribachi and USS Dwight D. Eisenhower in support of Operation Desert Shield. John L. Hall's participation included gate guard duties to support the United Nations sanctions against Iraq and anti-air coverage for U.S. Navy assets. The ship also escorted USNS Neosho through the Straits of Bab el-Mandeb to Djibouti for her shore bunkering before returning through the strait to refuel the Eisenhower Battle Group in the Red Sea. During the deployment, USS John L. Hall held over 200 hours of contact time with submerged submarines using the SQR-19 towed array sonar, and over 800 hours of flight time with the LAMPS Mk3 Shish-60B helicopter detachment from HSL-46. On August 28, 2005, under the command of Commander David Geisler, she sailed from her home port, NS Pascagoula, Mississippi, along with sister ship Stephen W. Groves under threat from Hurricane Katrina. In 2007, she remained active, commanded by Commander Augustus P. Bennett, assigned to Destroyer Squadron 14, and homeported at Naval Station Mayport in Florida. In August 2008, while underway to avoid Tropical Storm Faye, the scheduled change of command occurred with Commander Derek Lavin assuming command of the vessel. April 21, 2010, seen docked in Sevastopol, Ukraine. On June 22, 2010, then Commanding Officer Commander Herman Faithful was relieved of command after striking a pier on April 16, 2010 in Batumi in the Republic of Georgia. On March 9, 2012 the John L. Hall was decommissioned at Naval Station Mayport. The assist tug on the stern of the John L. Hall is the Signet Magic. The Signet Magic is a highly maneuverable boat with good power for tough spots. This is a quick-moving harbor assist tug with a lot of power to work in tight spots. The propulsion consists of two Caterpillar 3516C Tier 3 mains turning Rolls-Royce US 205Z drives with 4-blade, 95-inch nibral propellers and quart nozzles. The expected bollard pull is 60 metric tons and the speed is 12.5 knots. Signet Magic is the third tug in the company fleet to meet the EPA's Tier 3 marine emission regulations for propulsion and for electrical generation.